Learn English to Gujarati decision vocabulary, balancing process 2.
ક્રિયા પ્રણાલી.
Welcome to Smart Words. Hey, you're about to learn some seriously clever English to Gujarati vocabulary, and yes, we will make it less scary than it sounds. Think of this as a brain gym, but with fewer burpees and more useful words. Today you will meet 8 powerful terms: balancing process, evaluation matrix, decision logic, prioritization criterion, goal hierarchy, course of action, package of measures, and mechanism of action. In Gujarati, these are
સંતુલન પ્રક્રિયા, મૂલ્યાંકન મેટ્રિક્સ, નિર્ણય તર્ક, પ્રાથમિકીકરણ માપદંડ, લક્ષ્ય પદાનુક્રમ, ક્રિયા વિકલ્પ, પગલાંનો સમૂહ,
and.
ક્રિયા પ્રણાલી.
If your eyebrows just went up, good. That means your brain has started the warm-up. The office of overthinking. Let's walk into a fictional office where every tiny decision becomes a dramatic event. Conveniently, that gives you lots of vocabulary practice. At the office, nobody chooses snacks without a full
સંતુલન પ્રક્રિયા.
chips on one side, cookies on the other, and Raj says, we must be fair. Then Meera brings out an
મૂલ્યાંકન મેટ્રિક્સ.
with rows for crunch, sweetness, price, and ability to survive a long meeting. Suddenly snack time looks like a government summit. The intern unveils the
નિર્ણય તર્ક.
if people are tired, choose chocolate. If people are stressed, also choose chocolate. If people are pretending to be healthy, add nuts and call it balance. To settle the final order, the manager announces the key.
પ્રાથમિકીકરણ માપદંડ.
Whichever snack disappears fastest wins. Very scientific. Probably illegal in some academic circles. Climbing the goal pyramid. Now imagine your tasks are stacked like a pyramid instead of floating around like confused pigeons. Much better, right? That pyramid is a
લક્ષ્ય પદાનુક્રમ.
The big goal goes on top, smaller goals sit below it, and tiny tasks stop pretending they are the boss. For example, if your main goal is to launch a project, your
લક્ષ્ય પદાનુક્રમ.
might put strategy at the top, team coordination in the middle, and find where the missing stapler went, at the bottom where it belongs. Without a
લક્ષ્ય પદાનુક્રમ.
everything feels urgent, including emails titled gentle reminder that are never gentle. Choose a path. You do not need 10,000 options. You need one good path and a little courage. When a team faces a problem, it looks at each possible
ક્રિયા વિકલ્પ.
or course of action. Example, we discussed every possible
ક્રિયા વિકલ્પ.
before deciding. In a crisis, a clear
ક્રિયા વિકલ્પ.
helps everyone stay calm. Because running in circles is technically movement, but not usually progress. A wise leader does not panic. A wise leader says, let us compare each
ક્રિયા વિકલ્પ.
and choose the safest one. Not one measure, many. Sometimes one action is not enough. Sometimes the problem is wearing armor and laughing at your single idea. That is when you need
પગલાંનો સમૂહ.
a package of measures. Imagine a city facing flooding. One sandbag is helpful in the same way one spoon is helpful against the ocean. Better than nothing, yes, but still comedy. So officials prepare a
પગલાંનો સમૂહ.
warnings, shelters, repairs, transport plans, and support services. In English, this means a package of measures. In Gujarati, say
પગલાંનો સમૂહ.
how it works. Now we jump from planning into science, because your brain deserves a plot twist. If you want to explain how a medicine or system works, you talk about its
ક્રિયા પ્રણાલી.
or mechanism of action. A scientist might say, the new drug has a clear
ક્રિયા પ્રણાલી.
That means we understand the process behind its effect. So if a pill could speak, it might say, please respect my
ક્રિયા પ્રણાલી.
I worked very hard to be this effective. Mini dialogue drill. Let's make the words speak. You just listen, repeat, and enjoy the fact that these terms now sound much less intimidating. A. How do we decide fairly? B. We use a
संतुलन प्रक्रिया.
A. How will this be graded? B. Within.
मूल्यांकन मैट्रिक्स.
A. How does the system choose? B. It follows.
निर्णय तर्क.
A. What rule decides what comes first? B. The.
प्राथमिकीकरण मापदंड.
A. Why are the goals arranged in levels? B. Because this is our.
लक्ष्य पदानुक्रम.
A. What should we do now? B. Choose a.
क्रिया विकल्प.
A. Is one solution enough? B. No, we need a.
पगलांनो समूह.
A. How does this drug work? B. Let me explain it.
क्रिया प्रणाली.
Quick quiz, no panic. Time for a tiny quiz. No grades, no stress, and absolutely no surprise essay at the end. What is the Gujarati word for balancing process?
संतुलन प्रक्रिया.
What is the Gujarati for evaluation matrix?
मूल्यांकन मैट्रिक्स.
What is decision logic in Gujarati?
निर्णय तर्क.
What is prioritization criterion in Gujarati?
प्राथमिकीकरण मापदंड.
What is goal hierarchy in Gujarati?
लक्ष्य पदानुक्रम.
What is course of action in Gujarati?
क्रिया विकल्प.
What is package of measures in Gujarati?
पगलांनो समूह.
What is mechanism of action in Gujarati?
क्रिया प्रणाली.
Friendly conclusion. Nice work. You just handled advanced vocabulary like a calm expert, or at least like a very determined expert in training. Today you practiced.
संतुलन प्रक्रिया. मूल्यांकन मैट्रिक्स. निर्णय तर्क. प्राथमिकीकरण मापदंड. लक्ष्य पदानुक्रम. क्रिया विकल्प. पगलांनो समूह.
And.
क्रिया प्रणाली.
Thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing out loud, revisit the words tomorrow, and soon these big terms will feel as natural as saying hello.